good morning, everybody. I'm Firefighter Bo from the Little Rock Fire Department, and welcome to the Sparkle Safety Spot. I'm guest hosting the show today. It's Molly, the fire safety dog, and Firefighter Dana have some kind of good fire safety surprise they're working on. Firefighter Dana wouldn't even tell me what it was, so it must be a good surprise. Maybe it's a new short film from Molly, the fire safety dog. I'd love to see another one of those. Hopefully you got the chance to see her last one. It was Molly, the fire safety dog saves the day. It was a really great short film. I enjoyed it. Well, I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but if you haven't, I'm sure you can find the link on Molly's Facebook page. So go there and check that out. Give it a like. Share it with all your friends. We'd love for everybody else to be able to see it as well. So as you can see today, I'm not at the fire station. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you about something that I teach on a regular basis as a firefighter, and that's kitchen safety. So here in Little Rock, this accounts for many burns that happen to children and even adults, is not practicing safety in the kitchen. So you kind of keep it a little short today, and I'm going to show you a few things here behind me. So but before then, tell you a few things coming up. Let's see here. Here in about a month, the nominations and everything will be opening for the Hero Dog Awards again. And I'm sure you'll be able to get the link off of Molly's Facebook page when it opens, so be looking for that. We'd really like for Molly to win that award this year. It'd be a really great treat for her for all the hard work that she's done over the last couple of years. And so be looking for that on her Facebook page at facebook.com/Molly the Fire Safety Dog. See here, remember that Molly has her own app now. You can find that for Apple and Android. So go and download her app. It's Molly the Fire Safety Dog. It's a great app. I use it all the time to keep up with Molly. Get to watch all her videos, see all her pictures and her Facebook posts and all that good stuff, and get to keep track of what they have going on. Another program that's offered by the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation, the Fire Safety Dogs, is their Skype in the Classroom program. Really great program. Myself and the Little Rock Fire Department have recently started participating with it as well, and we get to Skype with kids all over the world. So it's really great. We get to bring fire safety programs into your classroom via Skype. Especially for the communities that may not have a fire prevention program, this is a great resource for you teachers. So make sure you jump on that. You can go to www.firesafetydogs.com and find the link to get signed up and get put on the calendar for the Skype programs. But make sure you do it soon, because those fill up pretty fast. As always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/firefighterbo. That's firefighter BO. I share fire safety tips on there constantly. I give you great information to keep you and your family safe. And also, your family can interact with me on there as well. If you have questions that you would like for me to answer, feel free to do so. If there's something that you would like for me to show to you on the fire safety or on the Sparkle Safety Spot one day, I'll be more than happy to do that too. So you can look me up on there and we can chat. Let's see here. Anything else going on? About all I can think of. I hope everybody's gotten through the holidays well, had a great time. So with that being said, we'll jump right into what I have to show you today. And as we preach a lot here on the show, I want to tell you that the kitchen, whenever there's cooking going on, is no place for any children to be. There comes a time in your life when it's appropriate for you to start working in the kitchen under close adult supervision. But as small children, there's no need for you to be in the kitchen while cooking's going on. That's a place for your grown-up. And for your grown-up, make sure you always remind them to be attentive of what they have going on cooking, wise in the kitchen. Don't ever leave food unattended, because a fire can start very easily that way. And that applies to any kind of cooking in the kitchen, whether it's on the stove top or in the oven or the microwave. And make sure that your grown-up is using care. There's certain things like metal that can't go in the microwave, no forks or spoons, any kind of silverware. Certain bowls, certain plates can't go in the microwave either. So make sure that your grown-up is aware of that. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of common problems that we find in the kitchen with young kids, and I want you to be very aware of this. A lot of times whenever adults are cooking, they'll have their pots and pans on the stove, and the handles may be sticking out, okay? And I don't know if you can see it very well, but these two handles are sticking out a good 4 or 5 inches over the oven, all right? So what happens is children may be coming through here playing, or maybe just walking through while their grown-ups got some food up here cooking, and they come by and they catch these handles, okay? And whatever is in this pot right here is going to tip over, all right, and it's going to cause a burn. And that's something that we try to avoid, and I'm going to show you exactly how we can avoid that. Whenever your grown-up is cooking, all right, and if you see this, and remind your grown-up to always turn your handles in or out to where they're not sticking over the edge. Just like that. So now we got a safe stove top that we can cook on. We can still access the handles, but nobody can come through here and knock anything off the stove. So that's very important. We see that a lot. And whenever I say that, I do mean a lot. We see that. So want to make sure that that's something that we start practicing, keep that in the front of our minds while we're cooking. And not just for our kids' sakes. Grown-ups can get hurt in the kitchen as well. So it's important for them, and for Molly the fire safety dog, I'm gonna say this as well. Also, pets don't need to be in the kitchen while you're cooking. Pets have a tendency to get under our feet, can trip us, cause all kinds of hazards. So if possible, keep your pets out of the kitchen while you're cooking as well. So now we have a safe stovetop. All of our handles are turned to where they're not going to get knocked off. And then down here we have the oven. All right, the oven heats up, maintains a certain temperature inside an enclosed area. Whenever we're getting things in and out of it, you need to make sure that you have protection, pot holders, that sort of thing, as you're handling products inside the oven. Also, another thing I want to caution you about, when your grown-up goes to get the food out, make sure you tell them when they open it, stand back for just a minute, allow that heat to come out. We don't want to stand over the stove like this or over the oven like this and pull it out, because all that heat comes out, okay? So just to be a little safer, allow the heat to come out of the oven first before you try to remove the product. Make sure you use some kind of protection on your hands. Also, while your grown-up is cooking, they don't need to wear any kind of loose clothing, and don't need to wear any sleeves. So like right now, I have sleeves on. I don't need to be over here cooking around this stovetop. And tell you exactly why. You see, I got two pots and pans here, and let's just say I'm trying to use this one here on my right. Well, now I got my left arm over the one on the left. So, it's easy to for those sleeves to get caught in what you're trying to do. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen. The last thing I want to show you up here is this microwave. Now, this is one of the new things that over the last year or so I have been talking about just like crazy. Okay, I always caution kids and their adults about using the microwave. I like to call it the magic box, and that's because a lot of people feel like you just put food in there, hit a button, and ding, like magic, you got something to eat. And to a big extent, that's true. But there's things going on inside that microwave that can cause it to be very dangerous. And that's why there's certain things that we don't put inside that microwave, like I said, like metal. But what we're running into, let me get a bowl so I can demonstrate. Alright, I got a bowl, so I'm going to demonstrate what happens. And this happens with adults too, but we're seeing it a lot with children. Alright, so the bowl is in the microwave, and let's say you got one of your favorite foods in there. You got some ramen noodles, you got some soup, or you got some SpaghettiOs, something to that nature, and they're warming up in the microwave. Well, the bell goes off, or the timer goes off, let you know that your food's done, and they run in here, open up the microwave, reach in here with both hands, and they pull it out, and that bowl's hot, so the first thing they do is drop it on themselves, okay? And that right there is a very big problem that we're finding, especially with children, is they're dropping this extremely hot food all over themselves, and that's a trip to the emergency room. We want to stop that. This is also a tool for adults. Okay, children don't need to be using the microwave. I have 2 children myself. One's 12, my daughter's 12, my son is 8, and both of them are guilty of trying to use the microwave. And every day, Daddy has to get onto them. So adults need to be using that for that sake. And just like the oven, you need to have some kind of hand protection, an oven mitt or something, when trying to remove something out of the microwave. And the problem, the reason why this happens so often, is because most times in homes nowadays, the microwave's not sitting on the countertop like it used to be. Whenever I was a kid growing up, the microwave is up high, usually above the oven now. So you can see, I like to think of myself as a pretty tall, strapping young man, good looking and everything. I'm really about 5'10", so, but you can see I'm at eye level with this microwave, okay? So, my 12-year-old, she comes up to about my chest, all right? So I'm a good foot or more taller than she is, so she's about like at this level, so she still looks up at the microwave, trying to pull something out of there above her head. You're just taking a really extreme risk that is not necessary. So, grown-ups, please take care of your children in the kitchen. They should not be in here. You will know the proper age whenever there starts to be a level of maturity that kids can get in the kitchen with your supervision and start learning how to cook, and that's very important as well. But while they're children, you really need to be doing the cooking for them, all right, even in the microwave. So that's what I want to show you here today. I hope that you learned something. I hope you can take this away and share this with your family and friends, because it's very important. And those are my fire safety tips for the day as well. So with that being said, I want to thank our wonderful partners at First Alert for allowing everything that we do here with the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation to be possible, to spread these messages to you. Everything that First Alert's done for the city of Little Rock as far as supplying smoke alarms to our citizens, we thank you so much for that. To the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation for all the great programs, all the great work that you put in every year, traveling around the country, getting messages out to other countries as well. I mean, it's a global impact, and that's what's so great about this foundation. Thank you to Firefighter Dana and Molly the Fire Safety Dog for allowing me to guest host the show today, to show you these important tips here in the kitchen. And until next time, like I said, follow Molly on her Facebook page at facebook.com/Molly the Fire Safety Dog. Follow me, facebook.com/Firefighter Bo. Please feel free to talk to me on there. Until next time, have a very fire safe time, and you ought to be seeing Molly and Dana back on here next week maybe. So until then, stay safe.